NBA ratings are a complete disaster. They continue to look really bad, and I do not think that the league has wrapped their head around how bad things really are. People like LeBron James and other prominent athletes within the NBA continue to put politics first and not really care how many people they offend. They do not care how many people they turn off because they are so arrogant and they have been empowered by this league. There is no leadership within this league right now.
President Trump today said that NBA players kneeling during the national anthem is disgraceful, and he said that nobody has done more for the Black community than him other than Abraham Lincoln. And I'm curious to get your reaction.
Trying to make me laugh right now? I appreciate that. I really don't think the basketball community are sad about losing his viewership, him viewing the game.
The players absolutely run the league. Adam Silver has no control right now. He just bends over. Whatever the players want, he does it. And the ratings are starting to decline at an alarming pace. We did an update here on NBA scores here at Sports Wars yesterday. No one cared. No one cared. They just simply are not watching. There is no interest level to the actual on-court, I was going to say on-field, but on-court product for the NBA, because the NBA is full of political nonsense. And I saw this on Twitter where Clay Travis says, NBA ratings have dropped 45% since 2012. 45%. During that same time frame, MLB and NFL ratings have been flat. Any theories on why half of your league's viewers have left Mark Cuban? And then there's a full article over on Outkick.com. I will leave a link to that in the description below. They're doing a great job over on Outkick. But that number, 45%, you've lost over half of your audience. Now, there's a lot of reasons for why people are tuning out of the NBA, but the biggest reason is social justice nonsense. People are sick and tired of this. And when I heard that 45% number, it reminded me of something else that I have covered a lot over on our main channel, Geeks and Gamers, and that is Star Wars and the decline of Star Wars. And how with The Force Awakens, where Star Wars was at its peak under Disney, and then we get to the rise of Skywalker, in that time frame, which is back in what? 2015. Star Wars was purchased in 2012. The Force Awakens released in 2015. We get to 2019, and they lost 50% of their audience. Why? Because it was bogged down by identity politics and social justice nonsense. That is exactly what's going on with the NBA right now. You have turned off 50% nearly of your entire audience because why? Because of politics, because of arrogant players that are running the league. They are absolutely running the league. You look at the NFL, and for all of the issues we have with the NFL, and we're going to see how bad things get with the NFL with the political nonsense when the season starts. But with the NFL is not a player-driven league. It is a team-driven league. Like me, I follow players, but I am the minority in that. The teams in the NFL are really what drives the NFL because there is a certain level of fandom, almost like college teams where people have an allegiance towards the teams in the NFL. You don't have that in the NBA. It's all player driven. It's all of these super teams. It's all of these players that want to sit around and take nights off because of load management. Well, if the players aren't going to take it seriously, why would the fans? And it's all these players that want to create these super teams so they can take the night off. This is not Jordan's NBA. This is not Magic Johnson's NBA. This is not Larry Bird's NBA. This is LeBron James' NBA. This is LeBron James' NBA where you play a fake victim, you flop around on the court, you make up fake social justice narratives so that you can pretend that you're a victim, all while heading towards $1 billion net worth. That is LeBron James' NBA.
Oh, that's flagrant? Oh, come on. What kind of league are we becoming if that's a flagrant foul?
And people are absolutely sick and tired of it. And this will go into LeBron James' legacy right here because he does define the NBA. And the NBA is soft. Why? Because it's led by a soft person named LeBron James. It's absolutely how it is. When the NBA was led by Michael Jordan, the NBA was a tough league where men were actually men and they were getting scrappy and there was a lot of physicality in the game. Now, you can't even touch somebody right now. And you look at the side of things where Twitter seems to be the predominant thing in the NBA right now. How popular we are on Twitter. That's really what's going on. How popular are we on Instagram? The social media age of the NBA, the LeBron-led NBA. That's where we are. So that's why they're losing ratings, and I don't think they can get them back. I really don't. And if they were to get them back, I don't think that people trust them enough to stay. Because the moment people see any of the social justice nonsense, they're tuning out again. So we'll see what happens, but this is a very interesting situation. And I just thought it was kind of funny. 45% of your audience you've lost. And the other thing that I've covered so heavily on YouTube is the fall of Star Wars, and they lost 50% of their audience. 50%. Imagine losing 50% of your audience and not even realizing it and not even caring and continuing to make up excuses for why this has happened. It's happened because people are tired of social justice nonsense. It's happening because Twitter is not real life. It's happening because people are sick and tired of this. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have a great day. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Yes, we will continue to cover news in terms of scores and things like that. That is our job here. It is a sports channel, but we are also going to cover the other side of the equation, and that is what is happening that is ruining the sports experience for so many fans, myself included. And I understand a lot of people aren't interested in the scores right now, and that's totally fine. That's totally your right. ESPN will cover certain aspects of sports, but then other aspects they don't want to cover. We will cover whatever happens within the world of sports, and we're not going to shy away from controversial topics because that is what we're here for. That is what Geeks and Gamers has always been about. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.